Look at this. Just look at it. This is Mars as we see it today. A fossil world, a beautiful, desolate, and silent desert. We imagined advanced civilizations, building great canals to hold onto a dying world. Then, in the 1960s, our first robotic scouts, Mariner 4, they sent back pictures, and the truth seemed disappointing. A dead, frozen, airless rock. But science has a way of surprising us, because the next generation of orbiters and rovers, they started to see things. They saw the ghosts of water everywhere. What if 3.5 billion years ago, this wasn't the red planet? What if it was the blue planet? This is where our story truly begins. This is the story of a mission so ambitious, so audacious, that many in the space community thought it was borderline impossible for a first attempt. A mission named Tianwen, a name drawn from an ancient poem, meaning questions to heaven. The fiery plunge through the atmosphere, the supersonic parachute deployment, the terrifying sky crane maneuver. And on that rover, named Zhurong for a god of fire, was the key. A special kind of eye, a ground-penetrating radar, a tool that could see through the sand. It gives us an address. For the first time, we have a definitive, bullseye target in the search for extraterrestrial life. It sends shockwaves through the world of geopolitics and international competition. It is a statement. It heralds the arrival of a new, dominant force in deep space exploration. As the Zhurong rover traversed Utopia Planitia, its path brought it toward a significant rise in the landscape, a long, steep, and rocky ridge that formed a distinct border to the flat plain. Zhurong's ground-penetrating radar was specifically designed to explore this mystery. Day after day, it sent its radio pulses into the ground, listening intently to the echoes. What they found, roughly 33 feet, 10 meters, beneath the red sand, was nothing short of remarkable. The Tianwen-1 spacecraft was launched with a triple payload, an orbiter, a lander, and a rover, all destined for Mars in a single, audacious launch. The most perilous phase of the mission commenced. The descent to the Martian surface is notoriously known as the 7 Minutes of Terror. China became only the second nation in history to successfully land and operate a rover on Mars, cementing its status as a premier space power. The ground-penetrating radar (GPR) system works by emitting high-frequency radio pulses into the ground. By listening to the echoes of these signals, scientists can build a detailed cross-sectional picture of the geological layers hidden deep below. For the next Earth year, Zhurong became a robotic geologist. It traveled a careful, deliberate path of 1.2 miles, 2,000 yards, across the rusty plains of Utopia Planitia, the nation that successfully retrieves pristine samples from Mars and brings them back to Earth for analysis in advanced laboratories, will achieve a historic scientific milestone. CNSA was deep into planning for the Tianwen-3 mission, officially under development and scheduled for launch in 2028. A sample-fetching helicopter, a 6-legged robotic crawler, a versatile robot capable of traversing difficult terrain. A high-resolution orbital map of Mars is projected on a large screen in a dimly lit mission control center. A bright, highlighted band stretches across the Utopia Planitia region labeled 17 degrees north to 30 degrees north. Scientists point intently at specific points within this zone. Chinese researchers announced the creation of Go Mars, a highly sophisticated numerical model of the Martian atmosphere, allowing engineers to virtually test landing scenarios. A draft report starkly warned that delays to the NASA SA program could mean the U.S. cedes leadership in deep space to other nations, such as China. The silent Zhurong rover, its mission complete, rests on the sands of an ancient beach it helped discover. This was an all-or-nothing strategy, a statement of capability and confidence from a nation seeking to establish itself as a peer to traditional space powers. The subsequent months were spent meticulously scanning and analyzing the predetermined landing site, Utopia Planitia. Utopia Planitia could be hiding a treasure trove of water ice, potentially the size of North America's Lake Superior. Zhurong became a robotic geologist. It traveled a careful, deliberate path. All the while, its GPR was constantly pinging, building a radar-gram profile of the subterranean world. A draft report from the Mars Exploration Program Analysis Group, MAPAG, starkly warned that delays to the NASA SA program could mean the U.S. cedes leadership in deep space to other nations, such as China.